Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom cheetor. This is a deluxe class figure, so it's not as big as the other ones obviously, but yeah, so starting off in his cheetah mode here, as you can see the detail on this guy is pretty good, and it does do a really good job of hiding the robot mode other than his fist there. I guess the feet sticking out of the back, and this is one solid cheetah mode, like nothing's gonna be flopping around if you, and you just like throw it, like this thing is going to stay together through most things. This is a really solid cheetah mode, looks wise, and even in like painting and sculpting wise. So taking a look at the head of the cheetah here, his just plain orange eyes looks pretty cool. His mouth can open all the way down there, so he can consume Prilosec. But anyways, yeah. So before we get into, there's not much to go over, so let's go ahead and get into some size comparisons. We have his leader here, Optimus Primal. And these guys look really cool together. I can't wait to get the rest of the siege or the Kingdom line. And then we have Siege Optimus. This is the 35th anniversary edition one. Then for some reason we have Power of the Prime's Battles or Road Trap and Battle Slash. And yeah. So let's get on to his pretty simple transformation. So first of all, this guy's transformation is pretty simple and intuitive. There's not much you need to memorize or like any like complex steps that you need to memorize other than later on those little panels there. You need to have those folded out before you fold down the head. Other than that though, this transformation is a pretty simple transformation and there's no Cheetor here is obviously looking really nice. There are a few complaints I have with this thing, which we'll get into in just a bit. But overall, just the overall look of the figure, at first it really wasn't appealing to me. But now it's kind of grown on me. Like these whole sections here, I really didn't like at first, but now I don't have an issue with them. But something I do have a big issue with is this baby blue they chose. Cheetor is in no way like baby blue doesn't fit Cheetor at all. It also one thing I can critique the paint sculpt for is it needs to be more metallic in my opinion because a lot of the Beast Wars figures just or the in the show they looked metallic. And I know what they're doing is taking those models as a base and going off of that, but I feel like they could still at least add some metallic paint. But I'm not gonna complain too much. And the other thing is this guy's heels. Like these are trash. 0 out of 10 heels. But if you fiddle with him, you can get him to stand. But alright. So, but the detailing on this guy is really good. Like the painting and the detail is good for what there is. A lot of it carries over from cheetah mode because of this is the cheetah head from the vehicle mode. Vehicle. This is the cheetah head from the beast mode. So, and moving on to the back of him, he does have some kibble on the back, but it really doesn't bother me and it doesn't hinder the posability anyway. Speaking of posability, just kidding, we can't get into that yet, you fool, because we must do size comparisons. Don't feel like transforming him, so here's Optimus Primal. Big Bot, in this mode at least, is about the same size as Cheetor, but I feel like he would be genuinely taller since he is a Voyager and deluxes are getting smaller. But yeah, there's that. Siege Prime. This guy just dwarfs Cheetor. And then we have the leader Ultra Magnus here, which is a bit bigger, but yeah. So let's get into his posability. First of all, head is on a ball joint, so allowing for a lot of posability there. Arms are on swivel joints with a butterfly joint as well, which is more so for the transformation, but it does work here. Swivel at the upper elbow, bend at the elbow, rotation at the wrist. And I guess if you count these things as possibility, these can move all the way up and stuff like that. Waist swivel, swivel or hinges at the thigh or the leg, I guess. Swivel at the knee, a bend at the knee, and a wide range of foot articulation that does include a pivot. This guy's posability allows you to get many different really cool poses with him, and that's what I like about a figure. And also, I just have to say, this cheetah mode feels great to handle. As you can see, I'm shaking it around, and nothing is overly loose like on Prime or Magnus. This guy is genuinely one of the most solid figures in my collection, and I do mean that. There's nothing actively loose about it that I have a problem with, tightness-wise on this guy, but yeah. So, that's going to wrap up this review for Transformers Kingdom Cheetor. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys whenever.